This is a HeadGum podcast.
Hey, Mike.
The closed palm is indigenous to the North
Hang on, let me do something really quick here.
What are you doing? You want to play the theme music again?
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the 100th episode of Dynamic Banter.
Okay. I forgot that thing existed.
I can't find Mortimer. Welcome to the 100th episode.
It's weird that he wouldn't make himself known.
I think he left. He might have skipped town.
We had a good run.
Do you love how Sam and DJ did like a big, awesome show and for their 100th episode, and we're just like,
You played a song first.
and welcome to the 100th episode of Dynamic Banter.
Well, it's whatever you make it.
I wish I had time to plan. Like Mike and I always, talking to the audience now, Mike and I always talk about doing really fun, unique stuff on the show, but time just doesn't permit it, unfortunately. It makes me sad. It
happens organically.
It does happen organically. And I think we more than make up for it with our personalities and our senses of humor. We're big boys.
It's like, what would you rather have, if we're being honest? Would you rather have a show without a lot of extra bells and whistles that's relatively consistently good and funny to listen to? Or would you rather have like Mike and Steve go to the theme park and fucking hate each other all day because it was meticulously planned over everything
and
else
stressful and so stressful? And
I would imagine that people are more stoked in general that we are busy. I think if we were doing too much stuff like that, people would be like, man, a lot going on.
yeah. We want to be low key.
But then again, everything The Rock does is special, So maybe you just get to a certain point where you have enough money to make everything special.
Is The Rock still cooking?
I would imagine he probably has a lot of it done for him.
He has his own chefs, and The Rock smells what someone else is cooking.
That's the new. He has a home and garden show. They're like, come smell what The Rock's cooking, and it's a big, beautiful home. It's like a B&B.
Yeah, not an Airbnb.
No, it's called The Rock Breakfast and Bottom. Welcome to the 100th episode.
Today on the 100th episode, Mike and I are going to do absolutely nothing different. How you doing, man? Dude, there's a lot going on right now. I'm like...
Let's talk. You mean like in the world?
Yeah, man. Like politics. Let's talk about politics.
Dude, I was just at a bar with Elliot Morgan, and we were in North
Humboldt
Hollywood.
County.
Humboldt brag. And the bartender was talking about how she doesn't eat eggs. And I was like, oh, do you have like an allergy, or are you like vegan or something? And then she went through that whole conversation about trying to be vegan and then being a vegetarian for a long time and all the things that are bad for you to eat. And I zoned out in record time because I can't I was interested in the one question because my friend Alex is allergic to eggs. So she said something about a tofu scramble or something. Most LA thing.
I'm into a tofu. I'm into a tofu scramble.
That's great if you like that kind of thing. So Alex really likes those, but he does that because he gets violently ill if he has anything with eggs. Must be a horrible existence.
Wow, violently ill?
So I was just wondering if she was similar.
Yeah.
And then it got to, I just watched this documentary and really shouldn't be eating reduced fat wheat thins. And I was like, oh no, I'm out. What do I do? It's like if you fell off the Titanic or any cruise ship and it was going so fast away from you.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way I'm going to.
You're not going to catch up.
No.
I don't have a problem with people's like weird diets as long as it's not like annoying and problematic.
Somebody else's diet isn't something that should affect you.
Right.
Unless you're stuck in a conversation about it.
Right. It's really easy to just tune out and put a big old smile on your face.
I don't think... Yeah. I mean, yeah. But I'm hyper aware of everything that's going on all the time.
Yeah.
It's part of being a comedian. Something can't happen unless you address it. You're present. You're in the moment at all times.
Yeah.
And I'm very empathetic. So I can't have a conversation with someone and knowing... I've talked to enough people about wrestling to know what it feels like to watch somebody zone out and not give a shit about anything they say. So I don't want to be that either.
Right.
So now I'm listening to this conversation like I recounted all the main points to you just now. I listen to everything.
Yes.
But I don't care, and I don't know how long it's going to go.
Sure. I mean, and that's probably an age thing.
Maybe. You think about your time.
Yeah, you think about your time and what it's worth. And
welcome back to the 100th episode.
Once again, it's the 100. I'm hyper aware of like only really strange things. Like I'm not hyper aware of like much at all.
I can see that.
But, you know, I'll notice a human turd on the sidewalk.
Yeah, yeah. You could tell the difference.
I mean, it just seems like it has to be.
I'm on board.
And I know a lot of people would choose to not see that.
Mm-hmm.
And not take that in.
I don't see that human turd. I think that even if you didn't want to see that, that's kind of an unavoidable.
Yeah, in some ways. I mean, in the same way that like you would see it and acknowledge it and ignore it almost immediately, like you tuning out.
Yeah.
For the dietary discussion.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty much what most people do when they see like a normal person seeing a human turd on the street or on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
They're not going to make a meal out of it.
So you're
excuse the French. Pardon monsieur.
I wanted to make a bunch of jokes about that, but I don't know how to do it.
About seeing a human turd?
No, about making a meal out of it, but I don't know how to do it without hurting the show. But would you, like if you were at the bar today and we listened to that whole dietary conversation and we went outside and there was a human turd on the sidewalk, would you go back into the bar and tell the bartender
that there's a human turd? I actually would, yeah.
Like, here's my thing.
I think
we
I
listened
would.
to your thing for a while.
I'd be like, I just saw a human turd out on the sidewalk, and I just want to know, what time do you think that occurred? Do you think there was daylight?
Was there a glisten to it?
Do you think this person felt like they were in a private room when they made it happen?
Imagine the ability to turd in public like a dude in his 20s pees on a building.
Well, dude, I was at the Ren Fair, and we were in the petting zoo, and there was a goat that just... like its butthole opened up like the iris of a camera.
Yeah, and then they just pour the kicks out of it.
Just like it it literally opened up.
If you've never seen a goat poop, it's the and I try not to exaggerate too much on the show. Exactly the same as pouring a bowl of Cocoa Pebbles.
Yeah. And but through a hole.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I could see like pretty deeply inside this goat.
Sure.
When it opened up its like exit.
Yeah.
It just went like
time to
and then you can hear, and then for a moment you just hear, because that's all the.
There's a wind, like Elder Scrolls.
Well, because it's the deep cave.
Okay. Oh yeah.
And then. And then all these just it's like someone took a handful of blueberries and just pushed them through a little hole,
push them through a scuba suit,
and it was just dropping at a rate that was quite fascinating. And
meanwhile, goat's just chewing on something.
Yeah, it's just standing there, like there's nothing different
thinking about its next move.
Yeah, probably enjoying the feeling of relieving its colon, its bowels.
It's so weird to have your asshole that high. That's a high.
It is
asshole.
very strange. Yeah, because you're dropping them down.
They gather speed.
They
inertia,
do.
The inertia, gravity takes them.
It's like dropping a penny off the Empire State Building.
Imagine a goat shitting off the Empire State Building.
Wow, that's like Armageddon when the meteor, or it's like one of those disaster movies where the meteors come down.
Dude, what the fuck is up with all these shows? Why has no one done that yet? There's How It's
a goat
made.
Shitting off the side of a building.
Please,
because I think the
people wanna know.
Mythbusters. I think the Mythbusters. I think the Ghostbusters did a test of that already, the penny off the building, and I don't think it does much.
We have to test everything.
Well, let's do it.
We've done the penny. That's old hat.
Yeah.
Now I think we move to goat turds.
Yeah, balloon.
What was if you could drop
water
one
balloon?
Thing, water. Is that your answer to the next question?
To throw a water balloon off a building?
If you could drop anything off the Empire State Building and know that you wouldn't kill anybody, or unless that helps you, you can imagine killing somebody. I would hope that it didn't.
If I could drop anything off the Empire State Building.
I've thought about this for years.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Like already what you would drop off the Empire State Building?
For a year. I've had my solid answer for years.
And for sure it won't hurt anybody?
No, that's not what's important here.
Okay, wait, but you're saying it won't hurt anybody.
It could destroy the ground. It can go through
Okay, but it won't hurt a person.
Won't kill a person.
Okay, maybe like...
Might frighten a person.
Maybe like a 1920s cash register full of coins.
Let me guess the thought process of that one. Well, penny, we talked about pennies.
Yeah.
Silver dollar, it's big, but it's one.
Yeah.
How do I throw a million coins off at once?
I mean, I could have said like a big jar of coins.
Yeah.
But
cartoon piano.
But I think it would be very satisfying to see a 1920s cash register hit the ground because all those little gears and buttons will fly off everywhere.
So many protruding buttons.
So many gears.
That's one of those fun things where, like, when something just looks heavy.
Yeah.
Like, even if that was empty, that's a heavy apparatus.
Yeah, that would kill a man.
Oh, God, yeah. Dude, you could drop it on somebody's foot and kill somebody.
You probably could.
Yeah.
They'd get gangrene and die.
They would. That's how they got a lot of the bank robbers.
This has been
100th.
Okay, so what's yours? What do you drop?
Bouncy ball.
Oh, a bouncy ball.
Yeah.
Dude, that's great.
There was.
What do you think would happen? Would it bounce as high as the building?
I think that realistically, the wind would do stuff, and it would hit
slow
like the
it
building,
down.
and it wouldn't be clean. It wouldn't be like I imagined it.
Yeah.
I think it would bounce probably half as high.
Yeah.
But that is still, at that point, that's like 50 stories.
Yeah, and I guess it would, depending on how it hit the ground, it might just go right into a wall or something.
Oh, absolutely. But imagine
how unsatisfying would that
be? In an office and seeing something fall. And
like, what the hell was that?
What was that? It kind of catches your eye for a second. You're like, probably barreled, right?
Barreled.
And then you look back, maybe you're having to look out the window, and like, it just comes up.
A little pink ball.
Yeah.
A little pink rubber ball.
Yep. There was this
What about a big one? A big bouncy ball.
like one of those ones with like a baseball size.
Yeah, those are nice.
Absolutely.
Remember those? Like from Chuck E. Cheese?
There were two different types. There was the types that's like a kind of sparkly.
Yeah.
And very like
clear.
Silicone-y.
Yeah.
And then there was just the one made out of pink rubber.
Yeah, pure pink
And
rubber.
it just said rubber ball.
Yeah. Like I even like jam bands. Like I think Grateful Dead is like a jam band.
Dude, people talk a lot of shit, but Dave Matthews is a really good band.
Dude, I love Dave Matthews. I was just
Insanely
listening to
good
that
band.
Eat, sleep, and dream, or what is it? Drink,
Just
sleep,
tomorrow
and
we'll
dream.
Dude, if you isolated any individual track in that 75-piece band, because it really is like Chicago.
Yeah.
He's like the new Chicago.
Yeah.
It's insane. Even just the drummer, even the bass
super
player.
complicated shit.
Insane.
And it's
shit.
beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I love Dave Matthews.
It's great. Big inspiration for me being a small acoustic boy.
That's
in the
cool.
90s.
Yeah.
Him, Jonathan Myers.
Was Dave Matthews the band that dropped a bunch of poop on the road when they were...
I believe that was
You
an
remember
accident. I don't think they did it with malice.
Right, but you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, they were out of their tour bus or something. It was like off a bridge.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was like a total accident.
Onto a different highway.
Just
Oh no, that poop got on the ground.
too many turds.
That was the closest we'll get to the goat.
Yeah.
Opening up the back of a bus and dropping shit off a mountain.
The reason why I even brought up the goat, though, was like, because imagine just being able to stand there and just let a shit out. Talking to your pals.
Yeah, and have it not.
Yeah, and have it
affect
not be a
conversation.
thing. Yeah, just like a big old fucking turd.
Do you see that?
You're just like, and like the other day, like I was just like, what? And it's just this giant turd on the ground underneath me.
Yeah, but how many different times do you have Like, what's your ratio of good poops to bad poops?
I know.
So you would have to have all these bad poops?
I know.
Like 5 white poops in front of your friends?
Well, we also, as humans, we have, like, the buttocks, which...
Seen them.
Which is what keeps the poop chute closed tight.
Sure.
And animals have, like, exposed rectums, basically.
Yeah.
And it's very easy for them to just drop a load.
Sure.
And then Bob's your uncle.
Also shame.
Yeah, and there's shame.
We're the only ones with shame.
Yeah.
You know?
I think dogs have shame.
You think so?
No.
You think dogs won't shit anywhere they want?
They certainly will. But yeah, dude, like, I'm going to play the Viper Room with Peter Gilroy and his band called Lullabies.
Okay. I've seen their Instagram clips, and I like them very much. They're very relaxing, very soothing music.
It's fun. And
he has a beautiful guitar as well.
Yes, he does. And he's got a good band of boys. And Peter hit me up, and when I was in Arizona, I was putting up Instagram videos of me playing that flute.
Yeah.
And Peter hit me up, and he's like, dude, please play that in my band.
We have a couple songs in B.
Yeah, dude, it's weird because it works on every song. It really does. It works on every song.
Yeah. What's the margin of error there between thinking that it works on every song and playing it on every song regardless?
I don't think I'll be playing on every song. Like, I might exit stage.
You're not going to do that thing where you sit on an amp and, like, nod
to
the
do
songs that you're not in?
Should I do that?
I think it's... I don't know. Because I don't know what I'm too far removed from...
I know. I don't know what... It's been a while since I've played with a band.
Yeah.
It's been a very long time since I played with a band.
Because there's one of two things. You're either out there, or you're the guy who's like, you know what, let's bring Steve back out. Steve Zaragoza back out.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing tonight? We're going to bring our good friend, family friend.
Bring out, come on, put your hands together.
This guy holds my kids, and Steve Zaragoza back out. The
100. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know who I'll be tonight. And I also don't know if I should, like, dress like a weirdo or dress casually cool.
I'm going to say something.
Okay.
And it's just my suggestion.
Okay, go ahead.
And you take this and you be whatever you're going to be with it.
Yeah, I value your opinion in this area, Mike, because you were a traveling band.
Good. Don't wear shorts on the stage.
Oh, certainly not. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't do that.
No one sees your legs. No one sees your toes.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Unless you're any female.
You can have your shoes off. And
shoes is a very hippie thing to do. I used to listen to this band Days Away. Mm-hmm. Ooh, boy. And I never saw that guy wear shoes. Also,
and that's okay.
Leonard Skinner never wore shoes.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, yeah. Now,
just be safe.
That's like a music festival thing to do. Yeah. I gotta feel it.
Dude, I'm just, like, stoked to be on the Viper Room stage. That's like an iconic LA venue.
You should flip yourself out and go through, like, everyone who's been on that stage.
Oh my God.
On your phone in the green room before you go on.
Oh no, I don't want to do that.
I did that at Toad's Place in New Haven. You ever hear of Toad's Place? Is that like a place that transcends regional diction?
Ooh, that's my favorite Depeche Mode album.
That's the place in Connecticut where, like, it's a bar. It's like a big bar, but, like, Rolling Stones played there, fucking Stevie Ray Vaughan, James Taylor, Hall & Oates, on, everyone comes through there. And I got to play there a few times, and I was always just like, because they've never fixed anything. And there's a spot back
so it's
there.
it's like CBDB or whatever the fuck that place was?
CBGBs? It was like Connecticut CBGBs.
CBGB, okay, got it.
And then there was like a backstage area with like a jacuzzi and like a sex area.
Oh my God.
And it was
Who's used that jacuzzi?
Dude, too many.
How many sperms are in there?
Too many. All of the venereal diseases are in. It's like a pot of
Scientists are
venereal
baffled with how many venereal diseases are in that jacuzzi.
My foot. I have foot syphilis.
I've got to think. I can't find bands that have played the Viper Room for some reason.
I've never heard of it.
But I have found an article that says Viper Room deaths. So that's.
Oh no.
And there's an article on Ranker called 10 Wild, Violent, and Tragic Stories from the Viper Room, the legendary bar owned by Johnny Depp.
Oh, he owned that place? I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
No, I think he still currently owns it.
Come to the Viper Room. Have a good time.
Well, we know about River
Slap a lady.
Phoenix. River Phoenix died outside of the Viper Room. We know that.
That was, what's his name? 80s, like, he was in every movie in the 80s.
Oh, yeah. Corey Haim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Corey Haim.
Corey Feldman.
Corey Feldman.
Yeah.
Because Corey Haim passed away as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Slipknot's Corey Taylor was thrown in jail after purposefully smashing a Viper Room window.
Dude, musicians love to break shit.
Oh, yeah.
I never got it.
Yeah.
You got to be a certain level of we could afford something else to replace it to want to break shit.
Wait, listen to this. The Viper Room was part of an illegal $100 million high-stakes poker ring for Hollywood celebrities like Ben Affleck and Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Out of every celeb who sat at her table, Bloom admitted that Tobey Maguire was the sorest loser.
What the fuck?
I'm Spider-Man! Huh?
I danced
3 Spider-Man movies.
for half the movie. I
3 Spider-Mans. I've played 3 Spider-Mans.
Thomas Maguire, sore loser.
Days before he was supposed to testify against Depp, Anthony Fox, a co-owner of the club, disappeared. Oh my God.
Holy shit. Are you going to be okay at this
Did
point?
Johnny Depp disappear someone?
You make fun of me, you'll never be seen again.
After Counting Crows exploded, lead singer Adam Duritz bartended at the Viper Room to keep it real. That's a sentence that's written on the internet.
You know who my favorite singer in the 90s was? Fred Durst.
I don't know who John Frusciante is, but
He is the guitar player of the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Chilean Peppers. He played a disastrous, bizarre set at the Viper Room when he was strung out.
Oh, no.
The Viper Room was originally a 1950s strip club owned by famed gangster Mickey Cohen.
I have no antidote for Rico.
The Viper Room's haunted.
And here's just one more line down here. Says, the Viper Room is haunted.
It's the one under the...
I'm looking up famous
I know, it's weird. I can't find anything about
famous Viper Room photos.
it. Can't find them.
This looks like Disturbed. Was there once? Looks like In Excess walked by there on
You
the
can
way to
stop
somewhere.
right there. You can totally stop there.
I think Rush parked their bus outside. They were all going.
Paul Simon used a toilet in there once.
Paul Simon parked at the Viper Room while he went to E24. James Taylor asked to use the phone at the Viper Room.
I don't know, bunch of weird shit. Anyway, it's very exciting. I'm very excited about tonight, and that's cool.
Yeah.
Anyone who's listening that came out, thank you,
Dude. What a cool thing, because that place is that's an awesome Hollywood history place.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's real cool.
And I'm gonna play a a flute
Yeah,
up there,
just like Disturbed.
like Jethro Tull, sitting on a park bench.
Dude, we've infiltrated Hollywood, man.
Yeah, man.
Right,
But like, it's so funny how we're like Hollywood adjacent.
Yeah, I mean, in the same places, but
Yeah,
looked
but
at
it's
differently.
but
when
it's
we
like
find out.
having performed on famous comedy stages and me about to perform at the Viper Room, like it says nothing about our status in life. It just says
Yeah,
that
it
we're
does.
like, I mean, it says a lot about our who we are.
Well, compare it to past things. I lived in Connecticut.
Sure.
And it was I was limited in what I could do. Like I could drive or take the train to New York City and have kind of similar experiences. But unless you're to the point where you're able to move across the country and do whatever you do for a job to sustain yourself to the point where you can work up to those stages, I think that says something for your unless we're talking about two different things.
No, I think we're on the same page. I just
I think we're there because we're better than we were.
Yeah. I mean, we wouldn't be anywhere near those stages if we weren't
good at the flute.
At least good at the flute. Good at playing an improv flute. Mike, I'd like to get down to business here.
I'd like to give a quick shout out to the improv group, the Yes Andes.
Which features no member with the name Andy in it.
Andes.
Dollar Shave Club is a super rad, awesome club.
No joke, changed my life.
Yeah.
Dollar Shave Club. With the addition of, I don't want to get too far ahead.
Well, but Dollar Shave Club is an important part of my life. It's actually at least a bi-weekly use.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Brand for me.
Got to clean up here. You gotta keep it clean.
Now, you might be thinking Dollar Shave Club is just all about shaving, slicing hair down off your face, or in your whoa. But it's actually not. I'll tell you what it is. There's so much more than just razors.
Uh-huh.
They've got One Wipe Charlies.
Oh my good God.
Which will change the way you poop.
It is like bringing a spa to your ass.
It's like taking your ass out on an anniversary dinner.
Come on out, ass. We're going to paint the town.
Hey, ass. We're going to Hawaii.
I'm going to make you look like the opposite of a goat's ass.
I'm going to tell you what. You're going to get nooks you ain't never known to be clean.
You thought you were clean.
You thought you were clean, and I'll tell you what. You're never as clean as when you get a One Wipe Charlie down there.
First time.
Keep it soft.
First time you use a One Wipe Charlie, it's like every movie where they dress up a homeless guy. And the homeless guy sees a mirror and he starts to cry a little bit.
Yeah. I love those.
Recognize himself.
I love those movies.
That's what it's like.
Like Pretty Woman.
Rescue your ass from yuck with One Wipe Charlies through the magic.
Look, just let's get down to the scoop. Dollar Shave Club delivers everything you need to look, feel, and smell your best. They have everything you need to get ready in the bathroom, and are much more than just razors, as I've said. The Dollar Shave Club, yes, that Dollar Shave Club delivers everything you need to look, feel, and smell your best. I'm talking shampoo. I'm talking conditioner, body wash, toothpaste, hair gel, and even a wipe that'll clean the fuck out of your dirty ass. And it'll tingle you up. It feels tingly.
That's aloe vera.
And they do actually have also an amber and lavender calming body cleanser, which smells so damn good.
I haven't been privy to
Really?
that.
Ooh, I hope you get it soon, because...
Is that something you put on a loofah situation or wash tail?
Yeah, you could, for sure.
What do you do?
It's got a little bit of
eat
it.
it?
I'll just put it right in my hands and rub it down all over my whoa. And that's a combination of amber and lavender. And I'll tell you what, good luck finding a product that great at the store.
What is amber? I wouldn't be able to tell you what that smelled like.
All the Dollar Shave Club's products are made with top shelf ingredients that won't break your budget. You'll feel the difference. Plus, shipping is free with your membership. So, guys, here's a great way to get a bunch and to try a bunch of Dollar Shave Club's products for just $5. That's $5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the sky. You get their Daily Essentials Starter Set, which comes with a body cleanser, One Wipe Charlies, their amazing butt wipes, their world-famous shave butter, and their best razor, the 6-Blade Executive. Keep the blades coming for a few more bucks a month. Add in a shampoo, toothpaste, anything else you need. Check it all out at dollarshaveclub.com/banter. That's dollarshaveclub.com/banter.
Banter. We said it together.
I do love what they've got. in store. Guys,
It's a
have
daily-
you ever heard of Quip, Mike?
Yes. Big fan.
In your eyes, the light, the heat.
You know, 30% of Americans, and this is no joke.
I can't wait.
It's sad, Steve.
Really stoked.
'Cause it's
I'm
a
sorry.
statistic.
Yeah.
They
What's
don't
the
even put the brush in their mouth.
30%?
30% of Americans.
Where are they putting them?
That's our country.
Guys, and Quip was on Oprah's O list. Make your mommy proud.
You only get 117.
It's Mother's Day. Get your goddamn mouth clean before you kiss mama on the lips.
Clean your mouth for your, if not for yourself, clean your mouth for your mom. Does that mean we brush our teeth like Oprah brushes her teeth?
I bet. Yeah.
Do we start our day like Oprah
Like
starts her
Oprah.
day?
Oh, no way. Oprah's morning routine is probably the most insane thing you've ever heard.
You think she's a jumping jacks person?
No.
What's first for Oprah?
I think she
Some
has like
kind
a
of
cyborg
fruit-based drink?
suit that she just slips right into like Iron Man.
Show me today.
And I think it exercises for her.
Uh-huh. Standing in the suit.
Yes, he stands in the suit and it's doing things like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's doing like push-ups for her.
Dude, you know what I imagine?
Would that work? Would
I
a
don't
suit
know.
that does that work?
No, because you have to, as long as it like used your, it couldn't just move you. It has to like provide resistance for your muscles. You know
But what
I'm
if it
saying?
knew? What if it knew the
Here's what I
resistance
thought.
levels?
I'll solve the problem.
Okay.
Here's what I pictured when you said that. She
Okay.
steps into a suit and it looks exactly like Iron Man, but it's all like silver, like sparkly silver.
Right.
And maybe the eyes are like a
Open
are like a beautiful jade or like a seafoam green or
into
something
that.
like
Into
that.
that.
And she's in it. And she's locked in. It goes psst, and it locks her in. There's like a little puff of smoke that comes
Yeah.
out of the side. And then it's just like electrodes on your body that stimulate your muscles. So she's just like activate exercise mode, muscle engagement.
And it just
And she's just standing there in this beautiful
just
suit,
going
and all you hear is zzz, zzz.
and she's just staring straight ahead with a straight face.
because it's not even her face. It's just
Oh, it's the Iron Man face. And it's just
yeah. And then oops, muscle engagement completed.
I think while she's doing it though, someone comes into her room and her Iron Man mask comes up.
Yeah.
And she's just
What
staring.
is it, Genevieve?
No. She's just staring, and then someone brings over a shake with a straw in it, and it's just you still hear the zzz, zzz, zzz,
Yeah, just
and she's just like, and then gives the shake back, and then they leave the room, and then zzz,
Yeah.
the mask comes back down.
yeah.
Zzz, zzz,
Dude,
zzz,
do you think she that's so to be stationary in the suit is really funny?
Yeah,
Do you
with
think she
no movement at
uses
all.
The same type of phone that everybody uses?
Yeah, she probably has like an iPhone X or something.
You don't think it's some special like Oprah celebrity? It's like Siri, make $1 million.
You think like what's his name? Bill Gates made her like a personal Oprah phone.
Yeah.
That he
O phone.
the O phone.
Yeah. I think that's very easy to,
I'd buy the O phone.
because I remember like when cell phones first started getting real popular.
Yeah.
All like the rappers and all the celebrities would have like just their version of it.
Right.
So I'm sure she just has a crazy Bentley of a phone.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right. If you've got like a crazy car, like a lot of celebrities have like insane cars
Like
you've never seen before.
Teslas that
Yeah.
haven't come out yet and
Yeah.
shit like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe Oprah would have some kind of like special phone.
I think so. It opens people's hearts and
It
stuff.
opens people's hearts. Oprah eyes.
Oprah.
Oh, Mike.
Fuck up.
I'm gonna get drunked up.
So you have drinks now. You have a
Some
drink now.
from time to time. Yeah, a drink.
Last
Yes.
time you explained it to me, you're like, I order a drink at like 5:30 in the afternoon, and I just have it until
and then
like
till
9:30
9
at night.
p.m. and it's not even finished by that point.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I would be worried that because you're new to drinking,
Mm-hmm.
you have to go through like high school and college.
Oh, right,
drinking
all at once
in a very short.
Yeah,
amount
no,
of time. I don't ever want to clean up your puke. Is what I'm saying.
It's been very stressful this past couple of months, and Elliot Morgan has introduced me to the wonders of a Jack and Diet.
Sure.
And a couple of sips while you're sitting with friends.
Yeah.
I think it's nice.
Yeah. I don't get it as much as I used to. I used to do it, and then it would make me feel like bad before it has any good effects. I think that's just the way body changing.
Well, Elliot was like, just wait until you have this when you're happy. He's like, then you'll really enjoy it.
Which is really the case. You could say that for anything.
Yeah.
Maybe I should see a movie when I'm happy. Welcome.
There. Did you ever go to Warped Tour?
Only to see, like, Coley would be like, we're going to be in Anaheim or some shit.
Oh, that's cool. What were like the big headliners at
It's
Warped
bands
Tour?
like
Blink 182 and stuff like that?
I think so. And like Good Charlotte.
Good Charlotte,
and like
yeah.
those type of. I'm probably being very dated.
Which band was it that's like, Lifestyles of the Rich and the Famous?
Was that Sum 41?
Yeah, maybe.
No, wasn't that Bowling for Soup?
Maybe.
The pop punk bands are good at naming their band.
Yeah.
Panic at the Dixo! Exclamation mark.
Dixcobani's exclamation.
Exclamation point.
Johnny's Red Hand.
Yeah.
One of my favorite bands.
John Hand.
John Hand.
That guy from that show about advertisement.
The Typewriters.
Dude, we played
the Yes Andes.
Dude, there's no shortage of good band names from back in my music days.
Oh yeah.
We played this contest once, this Battle of the Bands with this band called Dr. Rocktopus and the Nucks.
I think Dr. Rocktopus would have been enough.
And I'll never forget them as long as they live. As long as I live. They got on stage and they finished their first song and it was loud. And they let the chord ring out, and then they went, surprise! What? You know how many confidence you have to have at that moment
to yell surprise.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
This song's about my skateboard. They're good. I think they won the contest. Any band who brings 400 people to a Battle of the Bands is going to win.
Yeah.
No Battle of the Bands has ever been contingent upon how good your band is.
Was that a good band, though? Dr. Rocktopus?
No. Not when I saw them. Maybe they've gotten
like
better.
They just sounded like they weren't ready to be on stage and stuff, or they just didn't have good music.
We played with them. We were at the point in our musical career where we were practicing as constantly as we could because we were going to make it. So when you're there and you play shows with people who are just like doing it because they love each other, or they're like in high school and they have free time, or they don't play sport. They're in a band because they don't play sports. You're like, hey, good luck, but fuck you.
Right.
You get to a certain point, especially if you're in a rock band and you have to hear other bands where you're just like, I won't be in this building until it's our time to go on. I don't want to hear another band ever.
Yeah, I get that.
A lot of people get that way with comedians too. Like a lot of the older comedians will be like, yeah, I'm not going to listen. The veterans that like want to help you and have like knowledge to bestow upon you, it's like a great honor to ask somebody to listen to your set, and they do. Or they come up to you afterwards and be like, I really like that joke or whatever. But to expect a comic who's heard nothing but other comics for 30 years listen to your new shit, it's like, what is this kid who's been doing this for 5 years going to say that I didn't hear in 1997?
Yeah, good point.
You know,
I guess it's about delivery at that point.
Yeah.
And presence.
That's why it always helps to be a nice person. Like if you're like the Uber driver that I had, whose band sucked. I listened to the whole album because he was nice. Like if we didn't know each other, and you were like, if we met like yesterday and we hit it off like we do, and you were like, dude, I'm playing the Viper Room. If I didn't have anything to do, I would go to the Viper Room.
Yeah.
And bands who just walk around, like if you're 17 and you're like, fuck, hell yeah, man. We brought 57 people who are going to cheer because they're our friends and family at this battle of the bands. That's supposed to be best band wins.
$100 gift card to Guitar Center.
Yeah. But you have to spend it.
You have to spend it next weekend.
At Jerry's Swap Shack. Yeah, there's just no... Being nice trumps everything else, man.
Of course. Yeah, and
very little good people left.
I remember having like a pretty bad panic attack in the back of an Uber one time.
Which is my second favorite band from high school.
Pretty bad panic attack in the back of an Uber. Pretty bad panic attack at the disco.
That would totally be amazing.
Yeah, pretty bad panic attack. And the woman that was driving me was so nice. And she was telling a story about how, like, she was like, I was driving. We were going on Laurel Canyon, like the one that does one of these boys, the zigzags.
Yeah.
And she was like, I was driving with people that were feeling sick in my car, and I was trying to drive as slow as I could. And I'm just like in the back seat, like sweating and freaking out.
Yeah.
And but she was so nice that it like calmed me down.
Yeah.
She like calmed me out of my panic attack.
It's like when a nurse has really good bedside manner.
Yeah.
Or not cold hands.
Yeah. There was a good nurse when I was going through my kidney stuff.
That's
she
so
was
important,
great. She was so great. Yeah.
I'll tell you what the good nurses are. And I apologize to any nurses, but you know, good nurses are on the day shift.
Yeah.
Because the nighttime nurses are like, how do I stop you from being annoying right now?
Yeah. And also my favorite band from the 90s is Good Nurse.
Good Nurse. Good Time Nurses.
Do you have any plugs, Mike? We should do a History Road. We should do a History Road.
Please let me get some time.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I forgot about History Road. I've got a hard out to go right to sleep after this because I only got about 3 hours of sleep last night.
Dude, sleep is so incredibly important.
Ugh, tell me about it.
And you need it.
Tell me about it.
Remember when Bare Naked Ladies were like, who needs sleep? Everyone. That's the answer.
Yeah.
That's why you broke up. That's why you ain't got 2 lead singer no more.
Did Bare Naked Ladies break up?
I think the blonde guy is not in it anymore.
I don't know which one that is.
The one who sounded like this. I think they played at the Viper Room.
Oh!
Would you rather listen to 3 straight days of Dave Matthews Band or Bare Naked Ladies?
Or Dave Matthews Band's poop.
We have the audio recording.
Dude, someone sent us an audio History Road.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's nice. It's from Robin Brandt.
Sounds pretty British.
History Rose. But hang on, let me do this right.
There is so much I never tell you. So much
History Road.
History.
My power, my pleasure, my pain.
Baby,
To me, you're like a rolling Cause did you know that when it snows, my eyes become blind and the light that you can be. Baby, I could pay to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. Now that
you hit that 7th and you hit it tough.
All right, you ready for this?
Yeah.
History.
History. Robin Brandt says, "Hi boys, I've never had the courage to do this before, but here's a history road I made for you. Would love to hear it on the podcast. If it's good enough, hopefully you'll like it. It gets a little serious at the end, but it's something I really want you to know. So if you don't put it in an episode, please listen to it if you can." That's sweet. All right, here we go. History Road.
Hello, horn-born babies. My name is Robin, and I'm from Sweden, and this is my history road.
Told you she was
I am
British.
using a small BBBB boy voice box app to speak, for I have lost the ability to utter even the simplest of words, after the accident.
Very
So
elegant.
sit back and relax, eat some thick pickle popcorn and drink some flavored wets, while I tell you the story of how I lost my voice. It was a warm summer's day eve, and I was walking down a lonely road, with only my shadow as company. I was listening to the Dynamic Babies podcast while sensually licking a lollipop, working my way towards the lollipop stick. I've always enjoyed collecting those sticks, whatever they are called. I keep hundreds of them in a dirty sock under my bed, waiting until they'll be old enough to sell for a huge amount of coinage. I was working on my third lollipop when suddenly, I heard a sound coming from behind me. I stopped dead in my tracks, and listened. It was a weird, almost inhuman sound, similar to the sound of a dog tap dancing in rubber shoes, on a wet floor, wearing soaked pant. "You jingle horse, better show yourself," I yelled out. I silently waited for an answer. Suddenly, I could feel a cold, wet breath on my neck. I slowly turned around, and was met by two big eyes staring back at me. I watched in fear as open eyes, close eyes, open eyes, eyes open. This creature before me was unlike any ever seen in our world. In my ears I could hear Steve scream about Quip and honking horns, and Mike laughing hysterically. I just stood there, staring.
Our world, said in a British female accent, is the most Game of Thrones thing I've ever heard in my life.
Okay, here I go.
At this creature for what felt like an eternity, when suddenly it opened its big, furry, thick lips, and kissed me. I didn't know what to do as I had never before been kissed by someone with hair on their lips. Except for my one friend who has a mustache, but this was a little different. After a short while, the creature stopped, and backed away from me. I could now see it in its full form. "Thank you for the kiss," it said to me. "I now have enough power to get back to my homeworld. Your voice was the last needed for spaceship." I opened my mouth to answer it, but no words came out. I opened mouth. Close mouth. Open mouth. I looked into the creature's eyes with a facial expression that said, "What the fuck just happened?" But I received no answer, for the next thing I remember is waking up on my living room floor, completely naked, peanut butter all over my crotch, and wet pant hanging on the chair next to me. To this day, I haven't told anyone else what really happened. I just blame it on deep-throating a hot dog for too long. So that's the story of how I lost my voice. Actually, you probably haven't figured this out yet, but I kind of made this whole story up. I can actually talk perfectly fine, but I do have social anxiety, which is why I have never been able to tell you boys how much you've helped get through my days, every day, for the last 73 years. Not to get too serious, but I wouldn't have made it this far in my life if it weren't for SourceFed, and now Dynamic Banter. Humble brag. Thank you so much for existing. I love you guys, never change. Also, I bought Quip and it's amazing.
Okay, so you want to tell us about this movie you have coming out next summer? Okay, and I understand Neil Patrick Harris is in it. Yeah, you got a good time working together. Oh, okay, no stories like that.
So guys, Mike, do you have a plugs?
Fuck! It's a really cool thing when you could sit with a friend of yours and just talk to each other like you'd normally talk to each other, and have a bunch of people like that. Mm-hmm. And the fact that you guys like that means that in some way, shape, or form, you guys are like us. So it really is a comforting thing to be in this group of people who like get each other. And like when I do shows all around the country, there's always Dynamic Banter fans there. And it really means the world. And you guys give me a bunch of cool stuff that I usually lose before I get to the podcast. In like Portland, they gave me that cool voice box that made all the the applause sounds
and stuff. Yeah, I have it over here now.
Another girl gave me like finger symbols in Boston, and none of it has made it to this table, but I appreciate it so much.
As long as you have it, Mike, I think that's all that matters.
That's the thing. I have all of it, and I look at it. It's on my work desk every day, and I appreciate all of it, as I know Steve does. And you guys are really the really one of the coolest fan base of anything that I've ever been involved with, and very thankful.
Agreed. Thank you so much, Mike. That's so sweet of you to say. And so without further ado, for those of you that have been waiting for the 100 horn salute, this is it now. So thank you very much, and I present to you the 100 horn salute, the 100 horn honk salute for 100 episodes of Dynamic Banter.
$100.
100 horns, guys.
Wait till we get to our 500th episode.
Can't wait for our 500th episode. My neighbor hates us. My neighbors hate me so much right now. Guys, thank you so much for listening. We'll catch you next time on Dynamic Banter. We love you very much. Thank you so much.
That was a HeadGum podcast.